Hello and welcome to another LinkFusions tutorial. So in this tutorial today, I'm going to be talking about setting up campaign phone numbers. So one of the really unique features that LinkFusions has, aside from our standard SMS, MMS, voice, and survey, sending those out via your text or voice calling, one of the other unique features that we have is the ability to almost replace a business phone. So if you have a business and you're wanting people to be able to contact you, but you don't necessarily want to give them your personal cell phone number, LinkFusions is a great way to go around that and to give people access to you without giving them access to the personal details of your life, like your cell phone. So in this video, we're going to talk about setting up phone numbers. We're not going to talk about how to apply those phone numbers to campaigns or for redirect calls and things like that. We're going to address that in another video. We're just simply going to talk about setting up your phone number as well as a few tips and tricks to keep in mind when going through this process. So to set up a phone number, the first step that you're going to do is you're going to simply click Set Up Numbers right here. You can also find the same button right here under Campaign Phone Numbers. But for simplicity's sake, we'll just click on Set Up Numbers right here. Once you are at the Set Up Numbers page, there are kind of two sections. You have the section to the left, which is right here, that shows you how to go about creating a new campaign number. And then on the right, you have your current campaign numbers that you currently have. So in this case, we have two campaign numbers for my account right now. We have this 484 number and then we have this 844 number. These are the two campaign numbers that I have. And then on the top of the numbers, it shows which campaigns these numbers are associated with. So this 484 number is associated with the restaurant promotion, and this 844 number is associated with the welcome message promotion. If you look below, you can also see which type of campaigns this number is associated with. So for this one, it's associated with voice and MMS, but it is not associated with SMS. And for this one, it's associated with all three. So it's associated for voice, MMS, and SMS. So these are the two numbers that we have. You can also see when these campaigns were created and when these numbers were created. But in order to create a new campaign phone number, you're going to go to this left-hand side of the screen and you're going to go through the process here. The first part of this process is selecting what type of number you want. You're given three options. You're given local, which is US and Canada. You're given international, and then you're given toll-free. All three of these different options serve a different purpose, and it's important to make sure that you have your kind of like end goal in mind when choosing which type of number you want. For example, if you're promoting a local business like a restaurant or a like mom and pop shop or a boutique, you definitely want to choose local phone number for US and Canada because you want the number to blend into its surroundings. If you're going to be promoting a local restaurant to your local community via text, you don't want that number to be showing up in people's phones as a 1-800 number because it's going to come off more spammy and it's not going to be opened as often. Whereas if you live in an area where the area code is 214 and you're sending that text message marketing blast out to your audience with that 214 number, it's going to be more likely to be opened because it simply blends in with its surroundings. And then same goes with international toll-free. I mean, if you don't have a local business that you're promoting, international toll-free are great options as well. So it all depends on what your end goal is for the business and what you're wanting to do marketing-wise. And then whatever your end goal is, whatever you're going to choose, you can just choose the number based off of that. So for this example, we're going to choose local, US, and Canada. This next row right here, if you click US and Canada, it just defaults to US, so we're just going to leave that as is. But this next text box that you can fill in is if you have a specific number in mind that you want to use, if you have a series of numbers that you want to be included in your phone number, like if you want to spell out a specific word or like maybe you have a lucky number, whatever the case is, you could type that in this box here and LinkFusions will try to find you a number that has that series of numbers integrated into the phone number. So for example, if you have like 8555 that you want to be the last 4 digits of your number, we'll try to find a number that accommodates to the 8555 request, but there's no guarantees. It just depends on what's available. We're going to skip this portion for here, but that's what that means. And then this next section is area code. So area code is simply saying which area code do you want to be used for your phone number. So again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. You want to make sure to choose an area code that correlates with where your business is located and where you're going to be promoting. So I live in an area where 469 is super popular area code. So that's the number I will plug in here. But again, you'll want to choose an area code that correlates with you and your business. So then once you click 469 or whatever your area code is, you're simply going to click check now. And then once you click check now, you'll see right here, all of these numbers pop up. And these are all the numbers that are available with this phone number that you have in mind. So you can choose any of these phone numbers. Really quickly, I'm going to give you an example of what it looks like if we don't have the number available. So 214 is also a popular area code where I live, and it's way more common than 469. So I'm going to click in 214, and then I'm going to click check now. And as you can see, because 214 is a popular area code, it's saying that it's not available. So you aren't able to choose a 214 number. So that's what would come up if you were requesting a number that we couldn't accommodate. It would just show up like that. And so let's plug back in 469. And so once you find a number that you like, you simply click on it, and then it moves to that right-hand side of the screen. And if you decide you don't want it anymore, you simply click on it again, and it moves back to the left. So once you've gone through and you've chosen which numbers you want, you click on however many you want. You can choose more than one, but your account will limit you based off of like how many numbers you've paid for with your account package. And so you simply click on it, and then once you do, it moves over, and then whenever you're ready, you simply click buy numbers, and then that's it. You're good to go. I'm not going to click by numbers because, as you can see here, based off of campaign numbers, I have 0 available. So if you try to buy a number whenever you have 0 available, it's just simply not going to allow you to do it. But then once you click buy now, it will take you through the process of actually purchasing the numbers. And then once you've completed the process, your numbers will show up here. And then once they show up there, you can assign it to campaigns. You can customize which numbers you want to be associated with which accounts and things like that. So setting up a number is super valuable. Again, you can use these phone numbers to talk with your customers. You can use it to use like a redirect for your cell phone. They are super valuable and reaching your customers in more ways than just sending out an email blast or an SMS blast or a text message blast. So that is how you set up phone numbers using LinkFusions. And a future video will talk about how to actually integrate these numbers within your campaigns and within your account. And so make sure to check out more videos on our YouTube channel, or you can also check out our videos on linkfusions.com.